I want to thank you. I want to thank you. I want to take the time out to thank you for making me feel so at home.
Thank you.
Yeah. Because some of y'all kick Rick ass up. Kick Rick Ross ass, right? So I want to thank you again for making me feel so at home. Check. Hey. Check. Coming up, I was confused. My mama kissing the girl. Confused, see the girl coming up in the cold world. Daddy ain't around, probably out the big felony. My favorite rapper used to sing check. Because some of y'all kick Rick ass up. Kick Rick Ross ass, right? So I want to thank you again for making me feel so at home. Check.
Hey man, I'm thinking about the event that happened over there. Let me tell you something. When the first dude stepped up to Rose, the little short fat one that looked like Bam Bam Bigelow from wrestling, when he stepped up, and then I squat down in his eyes and told him what I said. Basically, boy, if I hit you, I'm gonna see everything you ate for the last 2 days. His balls dropped out of his ass. He never said another word. He never did nothing. He was a straight buster. Then the nigga behind him said, I know MMA. And then I got hit with a drink. I'm still convinced ain't no nigga punch me. Somebody said, Rose, the nigga tried to punch you. He hit you. I say, nah. He had to throw a drink, because throwing a drink would have been way more disrespectful than screaming, I know MMA. Man.
This is a crazy situation. So 50 Cent was out there in Canada hanging out with Drake, and he jumped on stage to do his show, and he was clowning Rick Ross. So they say that 50 Cent mocks Rick Ross at his live performance in Toronto. Now remember what happened few weeks ago when Rick Ross was in Toronto disrespecting Drake, and he was actually jumped, right? A lot of ninjas was actually putting their hands on Ross, and this was really a very embarrassing situation for Ross, man. Now everyone started talking about that situation, including 50 Cent. So this is not the first time 50 Cent been in Canada after Rick Ross got jumped in Canada. Now the 2 times he's been in Canada, man, he was actually clowning Ross on stage. Everyone was going crazy about this situation, so he was telling the fans, listen up, I appreciate you all for making me feel safe out here. I appreciate you all for looking out for me, for making the environment conducive for me, because I heard that some of you all kicked Rick Ross' ass when he was out here. Now that was crazy, man. 50 can be seen being petty. He's always petty about this whole situation. But at the end of the day, one thing I realize about this whole situation is that Rick Ross is never going to get this off his embarrassment list. Yeah, I called it an embarrassment list because this is one of them. Because when you are a ninja in the street and they are always putting hands on you, they will always use it against you, because that shit is always going to be on your embarrassment list. So this is one of them for Rick Ross. Now for 50 Cent and Drake, man, remember 50 Cent and Drake was already joining forces together to fight their enemies. Now 50 Cent and Drake has a common enemy, which is Rick Ross, right? Because Rick Ross is always disrespecting Drake, going against Drake and shit like that. And he ended up performing all the hit songs that, Drake, he featured Drake on, and Drake gave him some of those hit songs. I mean, isn't that crazy? He even goes as much as possible to also, do Drake verse whenever he's performing these hit songs. Now, that's really embarrassing as well. But at the end of the day, man, I want you all to realize that Drake is always riding with 50, because he knows that 50 has this history in the industry that whoever he goes against is always going to take the L. You get what I'm saying? Now, Drake can be like, yeah, I'm going to be hanging out with 50 Cent, man. Listen up, 50 Cent love me, I'm riding with 50 Cent, and I'm untouchable, because 50 is probably going to tell him, listen up, you have to be petty with these niggas, because if you're not petty with these niggas, bruh, they're going to destroy you out here. And this is the industry. I mean, 50 Cent kept it real ever since, he's been in the industry for so long, man. He managed to be on the news, go viral on social media like he's one of these new rappers. I mean, the controversy, man, 50 is always keeping it hot. That's crazy as well. But for Rick Ross, man, I don't know if Ross is going back to Canada anytime soon. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know if that's going to happen. But it's actually going to be crazy for Ross, man. It is what it is at the end of the day, because I realize personally that whenever you're in this type of situation, you want to go against people, you want to talk down on people, people are also going to be talking down on you. That's why no matter what happens in the industry, never take it personal, man, because your best friend can turn out to be your worst enemy tomorrow. So you make sure as a rapper, you don't review as much information to people as possible, because those information that Drake was giving to Kendrick was actually what Kendrick was using against Drake when they were beefing, which is actually crazy. But let me know what you all think, man. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel.